Welcome to another edition of the In the Ring Show with me, Devious Damien. Today, well, I shouldn't say today, in this video, I'll be discussing my opinion of whether or not I feel that John Laurinits is over with the WWE Universe. And my opinion on this matter is no, he's not. Now, I know some of you are going to disagree. And one more thing about you people disagreeing with me. I'm going to set this channel to where I have to approve comments. So if you're going to disagree with me, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you're just going to disagree with me and be an ass about it, be like, you're a fucking retard, or you're goddamn stupid, or, you know, just insult me and not...
commenting about looks or whatnot.
Yeah. You know, make a valid argument...
And don't be just a fucking pussy and a bully.
But anyway, you know, make a valid argument as to why you disagree with me. If you can make a valid argument, I'll allow your comment to stay there. But if you can't make a valid argument as to why you disagree, I'm not going to approve your comment, plain and fucking simple. Anyway, I know some of you out there feel that John Laurinits is over and that he's a successful heel. And if that's your opinion, you're entitled to it. I, however, don't feel that he is. And I know some of you are going to say, well, if he's not a successful heel, why does he get booed? Okay. You know, any wrestling personality gets booed for two reasons. Either, one, because he is a good heel, and the fans, even though they want to see him, you know, they boo him because, well, that's just what they're supposed to do to a heel. Or two, they boo the guy, as in, why the fuck is this motherfucker here? Get this guy the fuck out of here.
I think he's hurting them more than helping.
And
I want to stop watching because of him.
Yeah, Laurinits suffers from the second reason. Nobody, you know, see, the difference between Laurinits and guys like The Miz, Ziggler, Swagger, you know, I could name a few others. You know, Jericho. The difference between, you know, the reason those guys get booed and Laurinits gets booed is, see, those guys, at least the fans want to see those guys.
Because they actually have talent,
yeah.
Not a no-talent hack.
Yeah. They're not a no-talent hack. Laurinits gets booed. The fans are basically saying, why the fuck are you here? Get the fuck out of here. And, okay... And I wonder if the WWE somehow recognized maybe this is what was going on. So they tried to do something else to get him over. They put him in a feud with CM Punk. Now, whether this was the WWE's idea or CM Punk was acting on his own, I'm not sure which. But did you, WWE, Vince McMahon, whoever the fuck is doing this, did you really think that you were going to get Laurinits over when you have Punk week after week after week burying this guy? Tell him he's a nobody. He was never any good. You know, showing clips of him looking like a fucking jackass. You know, and showing him in his heyday when WCW was one of the dynamic dudes with Shane Douglas, when he was only liked for like 10 minutes back then. And then the fans turned against him because they found out he was a poser who couldn't skateboard in the first place. So you play those clips, and then you have Punk burying him time after time after time. And then you expect the fans to give a shit about this guy? You expect the fans to not have the why is he here reaction? No. All CM Punk did, whether it was your doing or Punk's, you know, doing of his own accord, I'm not sure which, but either way, that didn't get Laurinits over anymore. In fact, if you ask me, it made it worse. Except for maybe when he hit Mick Foley with the microphone, and, you know, he said he was going to screw Punk. The fans cared about what Laurinits for, like, what, 2 minutes? And then after that, they didn't give a shit again? Laurinits is fucking... He's killing Raw right now.
I don't think he's going to stay in that position much longer. I think he was already supposed to be let go, and I don't know what happened. I don't know if something came up or what, but you already know what I heard from friends who work for the WWE.
You know, the thing is...
So maybe it got leaked and they decided not to change it yet. I don't know.
Here's what really boggles my mind. They keep Laurinaitis. Okay. I'm not even talking about his on-screen role now. I'm talking about his behind-the-scenes role. He thinks he's doing a better job than Jim Ross as the Vice President of Talent Relations.
Bring back Jim Ross.
Okay. So let me get this straight. Jim Ross brought you Brock Lesnar, Batista, John Cena, Austin, The Rock,
and barbecue sauce.
Well, yeah, barbecue sauce, but I'm talking about, actually in-ring talents. The guys I just mentioned are just a small percent, just a few of the talented guys he's brought us. Who has Laurinaitis brought us? The Great Khali, fucking the Boogeyman, MVP. Now, MVP was a talented wrestler.
Where did MVP go?
I think he's in Japan now. But the point is, none of these guys have really... Well, okay, the Great Khali was like the World Heavyweight Champion once, but his title reign really wasn't all that eventful. In fact, I think I'm one of the few people who actually remember he held the damn championship, to be honest with you.
I honestly forgot it.
I mean, but see, that's the point. None of those guys, very few of the guys that Laurinaitis has brought in have become major players in the WWE.
Well, I think he probably brought him in thinking he could be like the next Andre the Giant.
There is no another Andre the Giant.
Closest thing is Big Show, and he's not that.
I think the only guy, and I hate to say this, but at this point I feel it's true. I think the only guy that Laurinaitis has brought... Okay, two guys that Laurinaitis has brought in that have made even the smallest, even a somewhat of a significant splash. Wade Barrett and Daniel Bryan.
Which, normally, I'd be okay with Daniel Bryan because he is an amazing talent, just like Wade Barrett. But as of right now, Daniel Bryan should not be in the position he's in. He fucked up. And you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, now Devastating Deb is on camera, but you can hear her voicing her opinions off camera. Now, I'm going to tell you what she's talking about. For those of you who may not have seen it yet, it's on WWE.com, so if you want to go check it out there, feel free to do so.
It's also on many other sites.
Yeah, I went to WWE just to verify the information was accurate. Apparently, Randy Orton suffered a concussion
at the hands of Daniel Bryan.
Now, I don't believe it was on purpose. I believe the spot just got, it was messed up.
It was a legit fuck up.
Yeah, the spot just somehow got messed up. And, Daniel Bryan caused Randy Orton to have a concussion. So now...
What happened is when he hit him with his belt.
Yeah, when he hit Randy Orton with the belt. Now, that was on Raw, so I'm sure most of you saw that. That's when the injury occurred.
And now Orton isn't going to be in the Elimination Chamber match for SmackDown.
Which, some of the people on the Off the Ropes show, especially the Schleg Daddy, who hates Randy Orton with a vile passion. That's
you suck!
Like I said, his opinion, he's entitled to it. I bet he's thrilled to death that Randy Orton's not going to be at the Elimination Chamber.
But I'm not. I think Randy Orton is one of the best talents they have, and have had for years.
Yeah, I agree.
And they're not utilizing him to the best of his potential and ability.
And now they replace him with Mark Henry. Okay, I mean, I understand the point.
But it makes no sense. He was supposedly, suspended indefinitely. And now they're saying, well, he's out on injury, and we're going to bring him back from injury early.
Okay, but I kind of see the point there, only because who else are they going to put in that chamber who,
can stand up to the rest of them?
Yeah, I mean, who else,
Not much of a destroyer as Orton.
Well, not even that. You've already got, I think, Dashing Cody Rhodes is in the thing. And then you got well, then you got Khali, then you got...
I'm surprised by that one.
Yeah. I can't remember who else in the SmackDown.
I really don't know why Khali's in it.
I forgot everybody who's in it.
Yeah, he is a good person and everything, but he just seems out of the mix.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like he mixes with all that.
But anyway, I've kind of gotten off topic.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But in closing, I do want to say, Laurinits, well...
You suck.
Yeah, you're not over in the WWE at all. You're garbage. You can't do anything.
You are going to cause WWE to lose viewers and fans.
In fact, when you were in the when CM Punk had you in the GTS, there was videos on YouTube showing your facial expression and showing a close-up zoom of your facial expression. You didn't look like you're in distress. You didn't look like you're trying to get out. You want to know what your facial expression looked like? You look like you were as calm as the fucking day is long. You just...
So still a no-sell.
Yeah. It's just like, he acted like he didn't even give a shit what was about to happen to him.
Well, then maybe he won't give two flying fucks about getting fucking fired.
I mean, I'm sorry. If CM Punk has me in the GTS, I'm either going to be, at least trying to counter, or I'm not just going to have a facial expression like, oh, it's fun up here.
Especially since he hasn't even been in ring action in how long?
I mean, that's like John Laurinits didn't even look like he gave a shit about being up there. It's like, duh. Anyway, that's enough. That's enough for this video. Let me know what you think. Post comments whether you agree, disagree, whatever. And once again, check out my I don't really know them personally, so I can call them my friends. But check out the Off the Ropes show and other wrestling shows that they also have on their channel. All right, peace.